Hi friends, in this video we'll see about metals, and in the next video we'll see about non-metals and metalloids. Later on we'll go into atoms, compounds, and later on its arrangement in the periodic table, etc. Okay, now metals. In this metals we'll see the characteristic properties of metals. First property is metals are solids at room temperature. So at room temperature metals are available in which state means in solid state. Exception case is there. What is that means? It is a metal named mercury. You will see in thermometers and all. In thermometer you will see that a thin line in a red color, that is nothing but mercury. It is a metal which is liquid at room temperature. Except mercury, remaining metals are solids at room temperature. And next property is they have lustrous property. Lusters is nothing but shining surface. Metals have shining surface. This property is known as luster. Luster is nothing but shine. Every metal will be almost they will be in shining property only. For example, you can take sodium, etc. Okay, because sodium and lead and all, if you do in experiments, this lead also you will see shining property and all. That is the best example for these metals. Okay, and the third property is they are silver gray or golden yellow in color. Okay, and next property is they are good conductors of heat and electricity. Whereas non-metals is poor conductors of heat and electricity, and these metals are very good conductors of heat and electricity. They are generally quite hard. If you take any metal, it will be hard in its property. Okay, exception case is sodium and potassium. Okay, sodium and potassium are soft, remaining all metals are almost hard. Okay, next they are ductile. Ductile property is nothing but if you elastic properties in nature, that is nothing but ductile. It can be drawn into long wire without breaking and without losing their characters. Okay, that is nothing but ductile property. It can be drawn into long wires, which means metals. Okay, and they are malleable. Malleable is nothing but extensible or deformable in all dimensions without losing their character by hammering or rolling. If you give pressure through hammering or rolling, it is it will not lose its character, but it is extensible or deformable. I mean that mean it can change its shape, but it will not lose its character. That is malleable property. They are sonorous. Sonorous is nothing but a ringing sound, make a ringing sound when hit. So sonorous property. They have high melting and boiling points. You all know that metals have high melting and boiling points. Exception case is gallium. Gallium melts at 35 degrees centigrades, whereas cesium melts at 28 degrees centigrades. Example for metals are gold, silver, copper, iron, and sodium, etc. This is quite a short recap for these metals. Hope we all got a recall about these metals. Thank you friends.